Yes, mate.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to be joined with Alex Branson Cole. Delighted to get him back on, and now he's 4 wins with 1 draw. Last time I had him on was before the Josh Cook fight, and yeah, it was your first. Well, I was about to say first six rounder, but it wasn't. You fought Josh Cook, but you were the main event.
Yeah, that was a 4 rounder, the Josh Cook one, I think, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah. Main event. Yeah, that was on a black box show. They put me main event, which is alright. I've been main event before, but no, it was good. It was good, and it's good to be back on this show. Sam, thanks for having me on.
And any time, mate. And did you enjoy topping the bill?
What at the Josh Cook fight?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I guess so. It don't really make a difference if I'm first or if I'm last, really, because in the amateurs, as a senior, you're always on last. So you kind of get used to it. But no, I guess it was good. Yeah, you call it main event, last on, whatever. But yeah, it was good. I enjoy every fight I'm on. So
Good stuff. And did you rate your performance out of 10 that night?
well, Josh Cook,
Yeah.
um, not really because he's very defensive. Good. I mean,
Tough.
he's good. He's tough. He's slipping. He's sliding. And he's here. He's there. So for me, what I can remember, it was a bit frustrating for me. Because I couldn't get shots off because he was here, there, he was moving. Um, but yeah, it is good boxing him. Every
Mhm.
opponent I always learn something from.
And then after that, you have a few fights cancelled, and what was going on?
Cool. When was that? So yeah, Josh Cook fight. What that was in
February.
February. February. That's it. Yeah. And then after that, I tried to get busy. Busy. Um, a show got cancelled. Something come up on a medical, and then a show got cancelled, and then another show got pulled off another show due to a misunderstanding or something. And then yeah, look,
Bit of
it's
a nightmare.
it has been a nightmare, Sam, honestly, because and all 3 shows they all got cancelled on the Friday, so I was ready to go. And on the Friday, because I was booked Saturday, on the Friday, they all got cancelled. So it's very having it done 3 times. I don't think anyone has
Hard to
ever
stick with.
had that happen. Yeah, it was tough mentally and physically. Really, I was just drained. I mean, just 3 camps, but I finally got back out on a TM14 show. So yeah, I was looking forward to that, and I got back out, got boxing again. That was good.
Yeah, it was a great fight against Robbie. But it was when you were making your ring walk and in the changing room, were you like, finally, was it a relief just stepping in the ring finally out of quite a while?
It was Sam. Yeah, it was. I couldn't believe it really. I said to myself, I wasn't going to get excited until the first bell rang because I've been let down all 3 times. I felt like I've been let down all 3 times, but yeah, when the first bell rang, that's when I knew it was happening. But maybe I should have took it a bit more seriously because didn't really take it much serious because I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought I might have been left down for a fourth time after 3 camps, but no excuses on that fight. It was a good fight, and
Tough fight.
yeah, but look, that was a that was a it was good to be back out really, and I'm back out again. So
Thoughts on your performance? And you said to me a draw was fair.
yeah, it was fair. I didn't put on my best performance. Um, it wasn't at middleweight; it was at light heavyweight, which is alright. I was out of my choice because I didn't want to get my weight down for a fourth time, go through all that fucking training and this and that, and it get cancelled because I never, I mean, I don't know. That was my thought process. So I just took it as it went. Fought at light heavyweight, and yeah, it wasn't my best performance. I'll tell you that, but I guess it's a learning curve.
Mm-hmm. would you want to run it back with Robbie, or just don't see a reason why you should run it back? Or
Yeah, if he wants to box at middleweight. um, nah, it's just a learning curve, a process. If I meet him in the future, I'll meet him in the future, but
did the
it's not something I'm
draw?
gonna.
Did the draw after the fight? Did the draw feel like a defeat, or were you upset with the result?
All in all, the result was fair. I'm not gonna complain about it. Um, I was more disappointed with myself because I knew what I could do and I knew what I can do. So with the result, look, it was the fair. I guess the ref made the decision that he made, but with me, I was just more disappointed in myself. That's all.
Mm-hmm. But yes, you're back out. Oh yeah, that was your first time at York, wasn't it? How did you feel boxing at York? Because you had a fight was meant to be last year there, but you finally fought at York. That's a tick, and like you ticked off a great venue there.
Yeah, that was good. I always wanted to box at York because everyone keeps going on about it. Um, so when I was there, I was just soaking it all in. I was enjoying myself, and yeah, it's a good place to be really, full of fans too, because everywhere you sit, there's a good view. You're basically up close and personal in the boxing ring with the fighters as a supporter, as a fan watching it. It's a good arena, and I'm glad I boxed there, tick it off the list, and I'm back there again.
Mm-hmm. And you're back there on the 11th of November, and is it a 6 rounder? Is it?
The 11th of November, I'm back there. Is it a 6 rounder? More than likely, yeah. 6, 8, or 10. Sam, I'm happy to do any one of them three. Just want to be boxing again, and yeah.
Staying busy and get these fights
Yeah,
rolling in now.
trying to. I've been trying that since my debut, but boxing is a very. It's not what you see. It's a tough sport. Big business, but no, it's good. I'm gonna try to be busy. I've always tried to be busy. Sometimes it doesn't work, but yeah.
Well, you've had your sort of learning fights. I mean, a few of them being dragged into some good fights. I mean, that I still go back to it, but that Badr Kamari fight. I mean, what a fight that
Yeah,
was, and you just never um are in a boring fight. Always in a good fight, and you just you can box, but if they try bring you into a dog fight, you stand and trade with them as well, won't you?
that's it. Yeah, it's that was a good fight. That was on down at Polworth. Yeah, good fight. We knew what he was gonna do, so I had a bit of boxing. Um, had a bit of a war. Tough bloke. But no, it's good. Like you said, they've all been learning fights. From my debut all the way up to my last fight, they've all been good learning fights. Learning on what I can do, what I can't do, how to cope in situations, and I guess that's what boxing's all about.
Mm-hmm. And that Bahadu Kamari always goes for the win, and he did get a win the other week as well.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, um, yeah, he does get the win and he does get the joy because he does come. He does put you under pressure, and if you don't know how to deal with it, it can be a bit of a shock. But yeah, I see you got a win, so fair play to him. Well done.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you was meant to fight George O'Leary. Would that be something that you would look at? The winner of George O'Leary v James Osborne, or maybe down the line, who knows?
Uh, Not a light heavy, really.
Where was the fight meant to
But
be? Like, what weight?
maybe super middle, but I don't know. I think there's still we still need to discuss weights and other stuff about it. So I wasn't really that sure. But um, down the line, one of them two, yeah, maybe. I'm always up for a fight, and if there's anything there to fight for, if I feel like I've got the advantage, I'm gonna win. Yeah, we take the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always future opponents out there.
How does it feel like fighting Are you now working with TM14 or just whatever shows your manager gets you on is what show you go on? Because you've been on the Dean White shows and the TM14.
Yeah, just whatever shows I can get on really. But John and Aaron at TM14 have been good to me, and they've helped me out with a few things. So it's good to be on the shows. They put on good shows. But yeah, I'll just to see which ones I can get on and which fights I'll get offered.
Good stuff, mate. Would you look for like a southern? Is your goal for next year like a southern area belt or like just a title in general?
The plan was the southern area, but that is still the plan. But I'll go for whatever comes along. It's hard to make plans, especially in boxing. It's hard to say what you're gonna do and then try to go for it direct because other opportunities do come up. But whatever comes along, southern area would be great. Anything that pop up, and then build up from there.
Well, of course, there's a few fights coming up. What are your predictions for a few fights? Dan Aziz, Boatsi.
No, we had a good fight. I think Dan Aziz. Branson is a good boxer, but I think Dan Aziz, he's tougher, sitting on his shots more, and he weigh him down later in the rounds, I reckon.
It'll be a good fight, that one. Are you going to
Yeah.
that? Because Louis fighting.
Yeah, I'll be going to that. Yeah, I'll be going. Louis boxing, isn't he?
What
do you reckon?
It's a good fight for Louis, and could go either way.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen much of
Sam Gilly.
Sam Gilly. I see bits and pieces, but yeah, I've been sparring Louis, and he's he's tough and he can hit hard. So
and he went to Scotland 2 times and knocked both of them out.
Yeah, and Poland. So yeah, it's Sam Gilly's in for a long, tough night.
And do you think Louis will get another stoppage win, or do you just?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
Late or early,
Yeah,
or do you... Is it 12 rounds, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be 12 rounds.
Yeah, because he's got the Commonwealth, I think.
Yeah, he's got Commonwealth, yeah, it's for British Eliminator or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's a good...
But, yeah, I think, yeah, Louis will do
it. And, what, Canelo Charlo?
I haven't really seen much of a build-up on that. I only see yesterday that they're fighting soon. But I reckon Canelo, yeah, he's fought at a bigger weight, so he's obviously heavy-handed. And yeah, I do believe that Canelo will get it. What do you reckon, Sam? What do you reckon?
I think Canelo will stop him 7-9, something around there.
Yeah, good shout. What about Boatsi and Dan Aziz?
At the minute, I think maybe Boatsi, to be fair.
Yeah, he could. I mean, he could outbox him. I would say he's a better boxer, but yeah.
There's some good fights coming up.
There are some good fights coming up. Yeah, it's nice. Good bit of boxing.
Would you watch KSI v Tommy Fury, or are you not interested in those sorts of fights?
Would I watch that? You know what? I can't say I won't watch that because I did watch the Jake Paul and Tommy one. I did watch that. But to be honest, I don't watch that much of boxing. I didn't even watch the Joyce and Zhang fight. But if I'm not doing nothing, it comes up, I might watch it.
Yeah. What about what other fight is there? What's your thoughts on Fury fighting Ngannou?
My thoughts on it is boxing is a business, and you got to do what you got to do. With who's going to win, I do think, well, Fury, of course. What do you reckon?
I mean, I don't understand what he's... I mean, yes, I get it for the money, but I mean, you're WBC heavyweight champion of the world, and you're fighting people like Chisora, who lost 4 out of his last 5. I think that was his last fight, was it? I think it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't be doing that, defending against somebody who's lost 4 out their last 5, and then fighting in an exhibition fight against an MMA fighter.
Yeah, it's well, he's nuts in any Fury, but I guess he just wants to call the shots and do what he wants to do.
I'm more interested in the undercard of that fight.
Who's on that then, Sam?
Not Dan Aziz. David Adeleye v Fabio Wardley. Carlos Takam v Martin Bacoli. Joseph Parker's on it. Moses.
Oh yeah, I see that pop up. I didn't know that was the undercard.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, bloody that'd be good just to watch that, eh? Just the undercard of that.
Be more entertaining than the main fight anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because they had a little scuffle, didn't they? What's his name? Adelaide,
yeah.
and the other one had a little scuffle, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, Wardley and yeah.
That's it, a little push about and that.
But I think Wardley would be too much for him, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, he's heavy-handed, that Adelaide, but I reckon, yeah, like you said, Wardley.
He hasn't had his chin tested really, apart from that Sokolowski fight, which he lost, in my opinion.
Yeah, I see that. I thought, yeah, that was a bit naughty, that one. I remember watching that. That was yeah.
And what's your thoughts on all these positive drug tests coming back from, especially Matchroom?
It's naughty, really. You get caught, don't you? And you should either own up to it. Yeah, it is naughty. It's bad, really. I've seen a few. I try not to watch much news about stuff like that, but yeah, it's bad. It's bad with things like that coming up, and you're putting lives at risk, really, because I mean, you're dangerous anyway when you're training, but having something to make you perform even better, make you stronger, fitter, faster, you become even more of a lethal weapon. So, yes, it's bad. It doesn't give a good name to the sport, does it?
Going back onto you, so do you have tickets in, like, I don't know, I'm struggling for words at the minute, but yes, do you have tickets on you at the minute? Like,
I have, yeah. Yeah, I've received them, yeah. £60, the ticket, your call, you get balcony seats, seated seats, and it's always good view, isn't it? So
not a bad seat in the house at your call.
No, there isn't, no.
And what can fans expect from you on the 11th of November?
Fast-paced action, exciting. They're going to feel like they're in a ring with me. They're going to be sweating. Their heart's going to be pumping. Their lungs are going to be going. And it will be exciting. So I'm looking forward to it. And I know they're looking forward to it. So, yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Good stuff. And before I let you go, do you want to thank anyone who's helping you?
Trainer, manager, sponsors, and all the people to show the love and support.
Good stuff, mate. And good luck on the 11th of November, mate.
Thank you, Sam. You create your own luck.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Bye, mate.